Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome, my Virgo friends and friends of Virgo, cross watchers, to the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I'm Zachary. Thank you for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is going to be your reading here for December, month of December 2023. I'm going to go ahead and get started shuffling for your spirit animal totem energy message for the month. Spirit, what do we have for Virgo for December? You guys, I love you. Thank you for joining me here. I do still have, I'm posting this a little bit before the end of November here for those of you. I do still have my 2.5 thousand subscriber contest going on. I have that link in my description here and on my main page. So I'm giving away 2 free readings. If you guys want a chance to win one of those, feel free to enter. It is free. I will do a drawing for that on the 1st of December. And then I do also have my website up, and I am offering paid readings as well if you're interested. My website is the top pinned comment here on the video, but I'll have that in my description as well as on my main page. So feel free to take a look there. I do have several things that I'm offering, both recorded and live options. Okay. So Grizzly Bear, power. Powerful Virgo. I'm indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Well, thank God you won't be giving up, because I do feel like there is a great amount of success that is not even coming for you. It's by, like, yes, but it's because you have called it. Okay. It is approaching because you have demanded it through your actions and through your intention. So in the channeling meditation that I was doing before starting this reading, I saw a few things. One of them was, it was a very complex compass. But the dials, the hands were just spinning everywhere. So there was it was not useful in whatever it was meant for. Okay. And the way I took that was, some of you are feeling directionless or lost, which are similar. You may be feeling like your true north or your guiding star has just disappeared. Things have flopped. I also saw a star, just a standard star, but the star had very round edges, like very bubbly, kind of cartoon. And then it started almost like transitioning as like a scan on the way down into a more pointed star. And so what that was saying to me was that there was this like loss of softness. Okay. Things are becoming more sharp. Something that was maybe a bit more cartoony, a bit more innocent or childlike is turning into something more harsh. I then saw a dove as it was flying, which is peace, innocence. White is that innocence, but the dove turned into like its own shadow. So it was flying and then it turned into shadow, and it was just like a shadow dove flying. So I do feel like there is this feeling of loss of peace or innocence, like something has happened. And this could be a while ago. I do feel like it's a bit more recent for more of you, that you feel like stripped of the realm of light, that you've been transitioned into the shadow realm. And you may have, there may be some shadow work going on, but I feel like something's happened that's turned the world from soft to sharp. So don't give up. A good thing you don't, and it's a good thing you are indestructible. So honoring your intuition and going where it leads, what that's pointing to me, like with the compass, physically, whatever it is you guys have been using to guide you up to this point, maybe malfunctioning, is not working. So you're being asked or guided to use your intuition, because that is what is going to help get you through right now. And as a specific example, what I mean is like, stop listening to other people. It's time to listen to yourself. If you're used to reaching out to others to get the answer, that is not where you're going to find the answer. That may have been your compass in the past, but it's broken, broke itself. Useless. So it's time for you to start using your own inner guidance system. And if that's something that's been damaged, that could be innocence that was taken from you already. If that's been damaged from childhood, from abuse, from toxic upbringing, from toxic relationships, what have you, I highly recommend working on that. Start reading, start getting books, start looking online, go get a counselor. We live in a day and age where we are not helpless, okay? We are only helpless if we choose to remain that way. And it is a choice, because what you aren't changing, you are choosing. So that was a pretty deep, heavy start, but that is what came through. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot here to see what your message is for the month of December. Spirit, what do we have for Virgo? What can we do for Virgo? What can Virgo do for themselves? Ask not what I can do for you. Ask what you can do for yourself. Spirit, what do we have for Virgo? And you guys, thank you, like always. I love you so much for the support, for the continued support and interaction here. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Those are all fantastic ways to support me in what I'm doing here. And it just tells the algorithm that you are enjoying the content that I'm making, the work that I'm doing here. And it allows me to also get my message out to more people. I do feel very much that Spirit is taking very good care of me in that way already, because the messages that do come through, they're not light, you guys. I mean, even just starting that, if you're a new viewer here, I am not like a lot of other tarot readers that are out there. I'm not giving newspaper tarot reads. Okay. I am here to help, and the world needs help. So yes, thank you for doing those things. I do also have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description there. If you do feel called to tip or donate in a direct financial way, I will accept that, and I'm truly grateful. Not mandatory whatsoever, but those that have done that, thank you guys so much. It is very, very helpful. So carrying on here, Queen of Cups. I feel like you guys are hoping for, you have been calling in some control of your own emotions. If something has been feeling out of control, that compass has broken. I feel like you're struggling emotionally. You're hoping, some of you are even hoping for like a complete protection of your emotions, even from yourself, is what I'm getting. Like to have that just shut off. And unfortunately, that's not, that will not help you ultimately. So let's figure out what will. Spirit, what do we have for Virgo? Three of Swords here. I did, so doing the monthlies, I do one element of each sign. I actually really like it, jumping around between each element, because it, I don't know, it feels better to me. Some of the signs get a very specific message, like every element gets a very specific thread of messages. So it's kind of nice. The Gemini in me enjoys that variation, I guess, the variety. Yes, Virgo, please, Spirit. And you guys feel free to check out your rising moon and Venus as well if you want some more information on what's going on for you guys. Moon is going to be your emotional or interior realm. Venus is going to be the way that you connect with other people or relate to other people. So if you're looking for love, that would be a great section to take a look at, okay? Or don't. You do you, my sovereign Virgo. You guys are afraid of being alone right now. You're afraid of being left alone, abandoned. You're afraid of what you might find on the inside. You're afraid to shut off the outside world. So in this Hermit, they're closing the, this is the High Priestess's laptop of knowledge, of all knowledge. So they're closing their access to the knowledge of the outside world in order to better reflect on what's going on inside. There's either a fear or an aversion. You guys are trying to avoid doing this. And it's probably because something hurts But I'm feeling like there's a trigger too, an abandonment trigger, trauma, wound. So these are all things, though, ladies and gentlemen and non-binary friends, that we must learn to master, okay? It's not our fault that trauma happened to us, but it is absolutely our responsibility to heal it. And that is, if you need to grab a glass of water now, that is a pill that must be taken as soon as possible. Hard pill to swallow, but that is the truth. There's not a soul on this planet. Wheel of Fortune was coming through too. There's not a soul on this planet that can do that work for you. As foul and heinous and barbaric as it is to incur trauma and damage and have to deal with the repercussions of that, is, the reality also remains that we have to heal it. I mean, and I would say too, like, you can make the choice to live your life that way, but it's miserable. And going further beyond that, like I told Leo, we have a responsibility, like with the Three of Swords that came through, that's the divine heart. Our heart is the divine heart. And in healing, taking those swords out of our heart, we are healing the divine heart. We are healing the hearts of others as well. We have a responsibility to do that for ourselves and by proxy, everyone else. We are all one. One is all and all is one. So that is already a note that's coming through here. The Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Swords here is the general energy for Virgo. I saw the Wheel of Fortune as I was shuffling here too. So Wheel of Fortune in the same deck too. Wheel of Fortune is a change of fate. Either, it's chaos turning for the better or for the worse. We're constantly spiraling upward or we are spiraling downward. The Ten of Swords here is ultimate loss, pain. I feel like what this is saying to me is your general energy for this month is an opportunity. This is changing. Your fate is changing surrounding the pain. Whatever you feel like turned the world sharp. Well, these are sharp swords. There is an opportunity for that, by the nature of chaos, to turn soft again. But that requires that you go along for the ride too. There's a need to change the filter that's been adopted as well, going through this pain. Because fate can change. Fate can change in your favor, and you can still be stuck in a specific vibration. And so it's moot. Because like attracts like, if you're in a place where you're holding on to this, which that's another quality of the Ten of Swords, is almost an addiction to that energy because of what you're receiving from it, from others. Attention, which is not a bad thing. We need attention, okay? But what this is saying is, give that attention to yourself. Whatever attention that you need for it, you will continue to need that from others until you figure out how to give yourself what you need first. And it is possible, you guys. You're indestructible. So your intuition as well. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. You need to give that to yourself first, okay? Can we get some clarification on the general energy? What else does Virgo need to know here for the month of December? Queen of Pentacles. Very stable, grounded earth energy. There's a note of a decision, needing to make the decision to put in your life what it is that you want. Deciding to take the ride with the wheel. Can I get some more clarification here, please, Spirit? Honoring your life is what's coming through as well. Ace of Cups here is an opportunity for a new emotional experience. I feel very much that this could be, for some of you, this could be an opportunity for beautiful, beautiful love coming in, romantic love, because the Ace of Cups very much symbolizes that. It could be like, that could be the part of the wheel is turning in your favor in that way. Maybe you've been wanting that. But if you're stuck at the bottom of this pit with all of these swords in your back, it's not going to matter. So you're being asked to be strong through love. You can pursue through that shadow realm back into the light, and sometimes we must. That is how we find the light again, is by going through the shadow. By championing our shadow, we increase the strength of ourselves in general. Our power becomes greater by absorbing the power of our dark. So don't avoid that, but also don't take it out on other people, is what I'm getting. So I very much get a need to, because the Hermit is what came through here, is the aversion or the fear, a need to go inside to bring spirit through yourself out into the physical realm here in order to start overflowing with abundance. Don't be afraid to be alone, okay? It will serve you greatly. You must first be alone before you can tolerate being alone with other people, which is being in a relationship, you guys, because we're always alone. We are always, always alone, just sometimes together. It's impossible for anybody else to truly know the experience of anyone else. Some people can get close. Yep, there's empathy, there's empathetic ability. I can get, sometimes terrifyingly so, connected to another person's experience, but it still doesn't mean that I can fully understand. We are always alone. And the sooner that you come to terms or peace with that fact, the quicker that you will find freedom. You'll find your wings again, is what I'm feeling. Can we get some clarification on the general energy here, please? Which, you know what, you guys, there's a little dove here too on the Ace of Cups there. So this is how you get your innocence back, your peace back. Peace, spirit, excuse me. Self-limiting beliefs, negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. Whatever you aren't changing, you are choosing, is what I'm feeling. So it may not even be an active negative thought, but whatever we have gone through consciously for long enough gets programmed into the unconscious. It is energy, it's an energy saving process. We are only running off of processes that are happening in our unconscious mind. So that could be something, a self-limiting belief or more, that's stuck in the unconscious mind is dictating what's happening in your life. It is a roadblock for yourself. So you're being encouraged to start becoming reflective. You can't get to reprogramming that unless you start getting comfortable with being alone. Shut your phone off for an hour. Meditate. Go inside. Feel the emotions that are coming up, especially if it's sadness, sorrow, pain. Become friends with it. Figure out what it's trying to tell you, because that's what emotions are. And if you're ignoring it, then you're ignoring yourself. And outwardly, you're expecting other people to feel bad for you or to give you attention, and you won't even give yourself attention. That's for some of you, not everybody, okay? This is a general message, so take it as it resonates. So this is what's hidden. Seven of Swords and Death. Seven of Swords is a betrayal, theft. It's taking, let me see here. I feel like it's a betrayal or theft. This is surrounding whatever has made your world sharp. But death is a change, transformation. Death comes for us all. We allow death to come through because it must. Everything dies. Everything must transition. So too, our traumas and our pain. We have a tendency, a lot of the time as humans, to hang on to them to the point of it becoming an identity, part of our personality. If we forget about it, then who remembers? The Akasha, Regardless, though, do you want to, continue to remember the process of living that pain? Because I would wager, if you were honest with yourself, no, you don't. You deserve so much more, my Virgo friend. So what's hidden here is there's a need to let this die. For some of you, I feel like this is an unconscious drive. Like you may be feeling like you want or need to do this to somebody else too, whatever's happened to you. And it doesn't have to be specifically the same thing, but maybe you're taking things out on people and you don't even realize it. And these energies can be reversed too. Like this could be for someone else in your life that this is applying to, but I'm very much getting for most of you, this is like, this process needs to be let go of, the betrayal, the theft, and also this is asking you to become aware of how it is affecting your personality, your personal reality. What you are not letting go of, you're reflecting, you're emulating. Can we get some more illumination here on, okay, yep. Three of Swords. Like I was saying here again, yep. So there's the Divine Heart, like I said. We have that responsibility to pull those swords out for you and for me. King of Cups here is a master of their emotions. They are remaining calm in a tumultuous situation. I feel like what this is saying to me is you may be feeling like you're staying calm in a situation that's tumultuous around you by avoiding it, but you're not. In order to get to the center of something, you have to actually be at the center of something. And that is where you'll find true peace and calm and mastery of your emotion there, to become more emotionally intelligent. I'm also getting, because this is stormy emotions, what I'm feeling is like, if this applies to you, if there are ever times where just emotions come out of nowhere, you're at the grocery store and you're just like overtaken with anger or frustration, you're just super frustrated with your kids or your partner, somebody else in line, whatever. Maybe you're super impatient. Those are all, what's coming through is that like this is attached to your refusal. This is coming up because you're refusing to look at and take care of inside the true message, the true pain, healing that pain, taking the swords out of the heart here. So that is a message for you guys in the unconscious, what's unseen, as that's what's driving you. Your emotions are driving you right now. And they're meant to assist you, okay? It's a guidance system, they're messages. Can we get some more clarification on what's hidden here, please, Spirit? Boundaries, know when to put up and let down your walls. I feel like this is for you, this is for other people too. Like the thing that comes to mind is, who are you letting in? How are you letting them in? What role do people play in your life? What role do you play in your own life? You may need to adjust that to get the best outcome here. And I do feel like you guys, like there's this new relationship, this new emotional opportunity could be with you too. This could be an extremely transformative situation for you guys to like take the reins back on your own life. You will succeed. So what you need here right now for December, Nine of Swords and King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is an energy, could be a person, could be you. What I feel like is coming through with the King of Pentacles, they're wealthy in many different aspects, but putting in the work, they're willing to put in the work. So you need to, if you want to get through this, you need to put in the work. And that could be applying to, if this is a romantic relationship for you or new friendship even, maybe you've been asking for new friends to come in. And they're coming in and then they're running away because you're not putting in the proper work. Maybe you're telling them your story, what's happened to you in the past, and the story you've written about what's happened, and they're running for the hills. It's not because there's anything wrong with you. it is because it is not other people's responsibility to heal your pain. And a lot of people can recognize that from the start, because we all have our own guidance systems and protections. We need to protect ourselves. We're here to connect with other people, but nobody can heal that for you. So I feel you may be refusing, wonderful things that are coming. You're asking for this healing. It's coming in to show you what you need to heal, and you're not getting the message. That's why you need to listen to your intuition right now. That's why it's important to be alone, to shut off to the outside world so that you can start synthesizing the information that's coming through. Instead of just living like flying off the cuff is what I'm feeling. Moment to moment to moment. You're not putting together what's going on. So yes, putting in the work. 9 of Swords here is your living nightmare. Waking up from a nightmare into a nightmare. The 9 of Swords also has a note of it about, like, it doesn't hurt quite enough. It hurts a lot, but it doesn't hurt enough for you to actually change something about it. It's enough to bitch about, but it's not enough to truly change something about it. So what you're being asked to do, as far as what you need, if it's not hurting bad enough, you need to put the work into it to change it anyway. Because there are some situations where people are like, I cannot deal with this pain anymore. And it may get to that point for you where you're like, I need to make a change. I can't do that. Maybe you are at that point. Maybe it does hurt bad enough and you're willing to put the work in right now. And if that's the case, I love you so much, Virgo. I'm sorry for what's happened, truly, truly, truly. And please understand that I have had and have my own lifetimes of horse shit too. So I'm not speaking out of my ass here. I'm speaking from very, very personal experience. This is not easy. It is necessary. And it's worth it. Because you deserve peace. Can we get some clarification on the energy that Virgo needs here, please, Spirit? For December. How does Virgo get what they need? How does Virgo get what they need? Okay, Page of Swords and King of Swords. So there's definitely a need here to use your intellect, to use your mind, because your emotions right now are helter-skelter. There's a lot going on. The Page of Swords is the student. They're curious. So you're being asked to get curious about what's going on inside you. Instead of letting it run you, start asking questions of yourself. Why in the hell am I feeling this way? Why in the hell is it here? Being curious. The King of Swords here is also about wise counsel is what comes through there. You may need to find a counselor, not a friend, okay? Somebody who knows how to help you, because your friends don't. Your friends are not trained to deal with mental health, and they may be, but even if they are, unless you're paying them, like you're taking energy away from somebody that doesn't deserve to have that energy taken from them. Did you deserve to have it? Absolutely not. But perpetuating that cycle onto somebody else is also just as foul. I know this is a hard message to swallow, Virgo. Please understand, I am not your enemy. I said this to Leo too. I do not take up my precious time here to do this to make other people feel bad. I do this because I believe this is so important. The world that we live in right now deserves to heal. And you deserve to heal. And I know that. And that matters to me. That's why I do this. Okay? So King of Swords is also very what am I trying? Discernment is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, excuse me. They are discerning. They're facing the reader here, the querent, and they are taking in the information that's coming to them, and they are being critical about the information that's coming in. They're deciding what they want to do about that. So in order to get the energy that you need, this control over your material realm too, that's the King of Pentacles, to get control, you need to get curious about your inner workings. You need to want to start this process of discernment. Any additional information or advice here for Virgo? How do they get what they need? One of my spirit guides saying, that was pretty good. Okay, thank you. So we'll move on here. That was pretty good. Thank you. So this is where it leads, what it's good for. Two of Wands and Strength. I love this, actually. Two of Wands this is like your, it's not a full fresh start like the Ace of Wands, but you're making an adjustment. You're making a plan to change something, a plan to move this energy. The Strength card talks about its inner strength, having courage, love winning over hate. And the hate would be whatever is inside of you, whatever's turned your world sharp, whatever has moved the dove from the light into the shadow. Love winning over hate would also be for those of you that, if there is a relationship coming in here, and you guys, we do deserve love at every point of our healing. So please, this is not contingent on, you need to heal this before this is available. I'm not saying that at all. This is for you personally. But love winning over hate is also making the choice to bring more love into your life, to bring that light back in. Higher processes of thought winning over animal instincts as well. Being triggered with trauma is legitimate. Like that is a real thing that's happening that you're dealing with. The higher processes of thought are going to be you getting curious and discerning over what's going on, asking yourself critical questions to start a dialogue, to start getting into your interior realm and using your intuition here, like the grizzly bear is saying. That's your power. That's your power right now. As your compass is broken in the exterior world, your intuition is not broken. It never was. Your anxiety may be taking over your ability to feel your intuition. That guidance system could be hard to discern, but you're being asked, what you need to do is start getting curious about that so that you can make changes, so you can heal. Can we get some more information on where this leads for Virgo, please? Why the Two of Wands? Why is Two of Wands here? Chariot, some of you may be moving, but I feel like it's where this is leading is you moving on. You winning, you guys. And it's not like a final outcome, Once things happen in your life, trauma, all that, it's still there. You just learn how to work with the responses in your body in the most beneficial way. You pick up tools to put in your tool belt to work your way through. This could also be, if there's love coming in for you guys, could be Leo, could be a Cancer. Chariot here also, in more older tarot readings, was a Sagittarius, which makes more sense to me because Temperance is Sagittarius, and used to be Cancer. They got flopped. The Chariot is about movement, and that's Jupiter, which is Sagittarius. And Temperance feels more like Cancer to me. But anyway, I digress. Okay. My point is, could be a Scorpio as well with Death in here. There's a need to take control of your direction. Okay, using willpower, strength to move in the correct direction. But once you do, there's some extreme positive forward momentum. Okay, so as heavy as all of that felt, I feel like this release getting through this. That is heavy. That is crunchy. I feel y'all. I do. And you're moving into brighter days. Okay, it is possible for you to feel better, to feel good, and there are good things coming for you too. Can we get some clarification on what's coming next here for Virgo? Oh, no, that wasn't. Having faith, too, is a component of the Chariot. Having faith, the universe is conspiring in your favor, okay? You may be stuck on that Ten of Swords energy where you're feeling like it's just a constant dark night. And because you've been there for so long, you feel like maybe you deserve it or you don't deserve more. Twin flame, spiritual connection between you and your twin flame. Some of you may be, did passions come out here too? I think it did. I mean, it fell down. It wasn't on. I don't know. I feel inclined to, I think it did. Passions. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. Interesting. I feel like for some of you, there is a twin flame situation coming in. And this isn't for everyone. Maybe that's why, okay. That's why this is so important, you guys. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Spicy, spicy. Divine feminine and masculine. They're very happy about that. We got to the message here. So for those of you that this twin flame is applying to, this is such an important message because you want to be ready for your twin flame, which requires getting back to the light, healing this. And you can do this, you guys. You can do this. The passions here, don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. The twin flame is not for everybody, but for those of you that that does apply to, I feel like you will know, you will feel that, okay? You're being encouraged to let your heart lead again, okay? Maybe some of you feel like it betrayed you in the past, and maybe that's why you're afraid of being alone going inside here. You don't want to listen to it. Like, shut up, heart. Get back to it. Get back to listening to it, okay? Your challenge here is the Hierophant and Justice, okay? So Hierophant is religion, spirituality, tradition, rituals, like the things you do daily, not sacrificial. At least not in this reading. Justice is balance, karma, getting what one deserves, law and order. So what I'm getting from this is the challenge that you're having here. The Hierophant is also initiation into higher spiritual experience or knowledge. You are, I think you're right on the precipice here. That's why things are hurting, because the wheel is turning. The wheel is turning in your favor, but it doesn't feel like it because there are things that need to be healed in order for you to maximize the benefit of where the wheel is turning. Okay? Being elevated into this higher spiritual knowledge. That's going to feel uncomfortable if your vibration isn't right yet. But that's, for those of you too, that's where your twin flames vibration is. And the Justice too, I feel like it's a struggle of balancing, rebalancing yourself here, but also some of you may be holding on to this idea of justice or needing justice for whatever's been done, whatever made your world sharp. And that is such a tricky emotion or experience, because there will always be justice. And I'm not saying, like, if you need to sue somebody or take justice into your own hands, you're the only one who can decide if that's correct for you. Okay. I will say there are, there are hermetic principles at play. There are codes in the computer program that we're existing in right now that do balance, that do require balance. So you may not see that always, and that's the difficult part of it. This is energy that's also blocked, okay? So for some of you, I feel like that balance or that justice is blocked because of the effort that you're putting into demanding it, okay? How does Virgo clear this block or work through this challenge? Because your justice could also be this initiation into higher spirituality. Start meditating, you guys. The Hierophant means I hit the nail on the head. You guys are evolving. You're being asked to evolve. Your soul is asking you to evolve. And that's the hard if you're not ready to listen to that. Rituals is also what was coming to mind for me here. What are the little things that you do throughout the day to provide stability for yourself? Whether that's, you know, coffee in the morning, you know, you make breakfast at a certain time or wake up, go to bed, drink tea before bed. There's an importance about rituals that's coming through here to help provide balance to you as well. Start providing your own stability is what's coming through here. Any other information on how Virgo clears this block, please, Spirit? How do they get through this challenge? The devil. So the devil is what keeps us chained to the material realm here. This is our addictions. Kind of back to the Ten of Swords here, you guys. I feel like some of you are struggling with, and it's not a judgment either, okay? This is, I am being clear because you deserve the truth and like to not waste time. When we do something for long enough, our body becomes addicted to those chemicals, and that can also include emotions, stress, cortisol, adrenaline, you know, and things that are released when we go through traumatic responses. We can become addicted to that. So the way through, what I'm feeling for this is needing to become cognizant of that, become curious about what you're doing. The rituals portion is coming through is important to me to start offsetting whatever it is that you are addicted to. I feel adrenaline is very much coming through because that's one that adrenaline and cortisol is going to come through with traumas and things that have happened in negative ways. Like I see sitting and like drinking tea, meditating, having time that you're taking out for yourself to do breathing exercises, stretching, things that are bringing in more ability to soothe your central nervous system. This is how you work through. Any other information here for Virgo on how they get through this challenge, work through their block? Please, Spirit. Success is your time to shine success from what you pour your heart into. What I get from this is what was going through my head was no. My spirit team is funny. There's no more information about how to get through this. This is saying this is your success, you guys. Okay, this is how you do it. Focus on ritualizing things for yourself during the day. Start honoring the moments that you have for yourself in this life. Start enjoying the time that you have to yourself. This is how you free yourself from these chains. And that balance comes as you balance yourself too. That karma that you're looking to receive is in your hands. Your blessing. 7 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. So 7 of Cups is, it could be indecision. It's being spoiled for choice is what I'm getting. You may struggle with indecision over this. This may feel like a dream. Is this real? That's kind of what I feel. There are many options for something coming about. The 5 of Pentacles is abandonment. It's being out in the cold, but there's also a note of the 5 of Pentacles. These individuals that are out here are outside of the church. They can go into the church at any time and get warm. Have a cup of noodles. Warm up. Get a change of clothes. So what I get from this is you will have success as long as you take advantages, because nothing falls in our laps, you guys. You're not just going to wake up tomorrow morning because you watch this reading and go, these are the energies that are coming, and that's great. You still have to put in work, but this is what's available to you, which is wonderful. That's some serious, serious healing. People pay lots of money to heal like this. The answers will come to you. The energies will come to you on how to heal this when you start ritualizing. That's what's coming to mind. When you start honoring what it is that you are doing for yourself, you take your power back when you respect and honor and love and cherish the things that you are doing for yourself. That is how you heal this. Like I said, people pay lots of money for this, you guys. So listen or don't, it's up to you. But I feel like this is an opportunity coming out of the warmth to let yourself in to the warmth again, into the light. Can we get some clarification on the blessing here for Virgo? What are the choices? What's coming in for Virgo? Ooh, okay. Yeah, very good things, you guys. Very, very good things. I feel like this has been it's been a nasty block, so much so that all of these blessings, the things that you've been calling it, you may have been trying to manifest things. Even the wheel has been turning in your favor in the past. So you've got this like backlog of blessings that haven't been able to reach you because of an invalid address. Or you've got a moat, you know, around your address and forgot there are alligators in there, and the Amazon people keep getting eaten. The alligators are your traumas. Okay, we got it. All right. So 7 of Swords and 10 of Pentacles is clarifying your decisions here. What are the choices? The choices here are 7 of Swords is your sneaky. I think you have this. Yeah, in what's unknown here. Sneaky betrayal, theft. It is also using diplomacy to avoid like destruction or something terrible. So I feel like this diplomacy that you're utilizing is you taking care of yourself, like I said, being diplomatic in that way. Because not taking care of yourself, if this is applying to you and experiencing this process is a continued act of violence against yourself. It is self-betrayal. It is self-betrayal to not choose to work on this. It's a theft of your own light. You're perpetuating what has happened to you. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is ultimate spiritual and material abundance, your destiny, legacy. So I feel like what's been backlogged, like I said here, once you start letting this back in, is you will have so many choices of things to choose, spiritually material abundance that have been backlogged waiting for you. Might be overwhelming. You might be stuck in indecision or think, is this a dream? Pinching yourself like, is this even real? Where's the fine print is kind of what I'm feeling here. There is no fine print. The fine print you already read and you took care of, okay? That is starting to get curious about what's going on, being discerning, loving yourself in little ways throughout the day to release yourself from these binds. The balance you are seeking is coming from the balance you are producing. Can we get some clarification on the blessing here for Virgo, please? Expansion, pursue bigger and greater endeavors. You are expanding, like I said. And your blessing for this month here is expansion. It's your time to expand. The Hierophant, you're 2 times. You're being called into higher spiritual processes. You guys can do this, okay? Remember, Grizzly Bear is your power here. You are indestructible, and this will not destroy you. And you deserve to destroy it, okay? To destroy the fear, to destroy the pain that it's been causing you, okay? I love you so much, Virgo, and I'm excited to watch you come through this. What a beautiful, beautiful life. Have a wonderful December, a December to remember, okay? I'll see you guys for the weeklies. I love you. Bye.